Jim Tammi, and I live in North Barrington with my wife Judith. I come from a family of public service. My father was a band director. My mother was a medical social worker. I myself was drafted during the Cuban Missile Crisis right out of law school. November of '62, I put my hand in the air. And most of my friends had been joining the National Guard, but I figured it was like whiskey. If you're going to take it straight. So I took a test and was fortunate enough to pass, and I became an officer in the Air Force. In fact, you'll find that most veterans are very reticent about talking about what they've done. They just kind of did it. I was given the job of chronicling the history of all the members in our church who were in the military. St. Michael's Episcopal on Dundee, across from I believe it's the Evergreen Cemetery. And I set together a very nice file of these people, and some of the stories were extremely interesting. So about 3 years ago, I came up with the idea, why don't we get together now that we're in like the final act of our lives, and share some of these stories among veterans. And we had a meeting last night, and the speaker was a Air Force Academy graduate, which was very interesting. And this group has been going on for 4 years. We're starting our 4th year, and we've had 9 meetings in all. One of our members, in fact, served in Vietnam, and he was still somewhat scarred by the reception that those people were getting when they came back and left the service. And funny thing, this group has helped him get out of that quandary to the point now where he's proud of what he did, got the uniform out, and is showing it to his grandchildren. This is a sword, which is our internal publication within the church, and I think it's very poignant. It was written by a female priest in our church. Each year on the Sunday closest to Veterans Day, we acknowledge with prayer and thanksgiving those from our parish who have served in this nation's military. Behind the names of those listed, both living and dead, lie a wide variety of stories. Some are deeply profound and stirring. Others describe seemingly more lighthearted experiences. But touching them all is the call to military service and what impact that has on the lives of those who responded. Whether entry is by draft or voluntary choice, military service invites a level of reflection about the responsibilities of citizenship that the majority of us may never consider. And especially if that service is during wartime, the entry might mean the sacrifice of one's life.